All right. So, we're gonna do a bit of a quicker video here. So I just finished patch 7.2 and the subsequent raids, and I wanted to do a quick thoughts video on both. I'm gonna start with the story content, and then we will get into the raid second. So, uh, story wise, 7.2, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought this was good. There was more. I will also say, I'm not going to go into spoilers at all. So don't worry about that for anyone who is trying to remain unspoiled. But regardless, so continuing on, 7.2 was good. There was more voice acting, which was nice. Some of the other, you know, uh, not to, like I said, not to spoil anything, some of the older characters got a little more, you know, a little more story action. The new dungeon was fine. There is a new trial. I don't think that's a spoiler, but like I said, the trial was very pretty. I found it a little difficult, but I mean, I, spoilers. I have not claimed to be a skilled player of the game, so um, but overall, the only other thing for story that I would mention is I kind of felt after this one that if they had put a little more of this energy, the energy from this patch, the feeling of this patch into say like 7.1, like I don't know how, but that probably would have pardon me, that probably would have oops, that probably would have helped alleviate some of the story concerns some people might have. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to spoil anything, so we're not gonna, we're not gonna go there. Overall, though, like I said, story for 7.2, I was really happy. I'm curious now to see where it goes. I am more invested now, story wise, than I was before. So for me, yeah, it's they pardon me, they appear to have cooked a little bit, and I'm definitely looking forward to what what the team has in store for the future. So now, for simplicity's sake, the new Arcadian fights. I know they're all cruiserweight, like M1 through 4. I am going to call them like Arcadian 5 through 8, I guess it is. And again, no spoilers. Um, I will say I have done all of them. Um, and for myself, um, I I don't want to say I didn't enjoy all of them, but like I definitely felt like there were a few fights that uh, there's some fights I struggled with, and you know at least one of them that I was like, oh, this is a I was like, oh, this is a nice fight. Like I can follow this. I can whatever. Uh, and one of the fights I was like, oh, this looks really cool, but I still like I struggled with it. But we'll get into it here in a minute. No spoilers, and again, I'm not a I'm not the person to follow if you're looking for like in-depth guides. So the first new fight, M5 or Arcadian 5, it was I I won't lie, I really struggled with this fight. Um, it it did get to the point where I was I struggled enough that like I in chat I put in like, hey, I'm sorry, like I'm just not getting this fight. Like I died constantly in this fight. So it was for me. It was pretty brutal. No one like first off, Square, don't freak out. Like nobody said anything to me. Nobody, everybody was cool about it. Like, but it was to the point where I felt self conscious enough that I was like, oh god, if all the fights are like just steps up from this, like I don't know if I want to go into one other fight because I don't feel comfortable making other people sort of like, you know, suffer with me in their party, right? But I will say, M6. I actually enjoyed M6. M6 was a good encounter, and was a lot, for me at least, for the most part, was a lot more clear as to like what was going on, what you were supposed to do, and stuff like that. So I think I only died once in M6. But like I said, no spoilers. I do encourage you. Like I said, I did enjoy the the cruiserweight division overall. Um, M7, the third new fight, it was a pretty rough one. And some of the like the people in my FC and whatever that I've talked to and whatever kind of agreed as well that this one feels like it's probably going to be one of the more difficult ones in Savage and whatnot. But I don't do that either. But it was definitely one where I was like, I'm not keen on doing this again. That and M1. I don't know. Just for my own sanity, I don't know that I would ever go into M1 again, and or sorry, M5 again. Pardon me. Um, or Arcadion 5, I should say. And the last fight in the new division in the new raid, it was really cool. Like it looked really cool, and but I won't lie. I don't think I did. I'm fairly certain I didn't perform super well in it. I died a fair bit. But I mean, it was also my first time doing it, so that was fine. I will say as well, now that I'm thinking about it, um, M7, the like third fight of the new raid, that was when our group wiped on it at least once or twice. It was the first time we did it, but it was very much a like, oh, this fight can, and that is the sort of the level of difficulty that the new raid does get to. Story wise, I'm interested in how that raid is going, which is also why I'm still following it. But I can't really, I'm not going to really comment on the gear or anything, or if Savage is any fun or whatnot. But yeah, so far, patch 7.2, I would say like, you know, thumbs up. I'm happy that it's here. I guess also other people are happy to have new content to play through. But if you're on the fence, come on back and check it out. It's I think it's all good content worth exploring. But anyways, regardless, thank you all so much for watching, and we will maybe see you in Eorzea or catch you all next time. All right, have a good night.